troubles behind. Found salvation in the rhythm of a line. No emails or meetings, just the river's sway. Gone fishing, and I'm here to stay.
Alright, welcome to Jighead John Kayak Fishing, Baits, and More. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to shoot one of my favorite laminate colors, Electric Chicken. So Electric Chicken has pink on the top and chartreuse on the bottom, and I'm going to shoot it in all 4 of my AI angling molds. So I'm going to show you the molds real quick. The first mold I got is the 3.8 inch Rip Wrap swim bait mold. This is an awesome mold. I'll tell you more about it when we shoot it. The next mold I'm going to shoot is the 3.8 inch injection shrimp mold. Then I'm going to shoot the 5-inch single tail grub bait mold. And then I'm going to shoot the 5-inch split tail shad mold. So I'm going to be back. Let me get everything ready and we'll mix the colors up. Be right back. All right, welcome back. So I got my plastisol heated up. I like to use the Bait Plastics 242 medium formula. So the top part of the bait is a pink color, so I bought this Mateo mica pearl powder, and the bottom part's going to be this pearl powder chartreuse from Lure Works. It's the Pearl 169. So I like to use, for a cup of plastisol, I like to use a heaping quarter teaspoonful, and add in the chartreuse over here. I find when I mix these powders, I like the plastisol to be at about 400. Just seems like they mix in better. So mix this up here. I've used this powder in other baits. It's really good. Got it off of Amazon. Comes in a big container. It's a good price. Alright, I really like the Electric Chicken. I know people use it in freshwater and saltwater. I mainly fish inshore saltwater. Alright, let me get the chartreuse mixed up here. I really like this chartreuse color because it doesn't bleed. I do have a chartreuse pigment from Lure Works that I've had a lot of problems with. When I make chartreuse tails on some of my baits, it bleeds into the baits when I bag them up. So I don't have any issues with this chartreuse. Alright, so what I like to do with my Electric Chicken is I always like to add some fine silver flakes to give it a little increased shimmer in the water. And for a cup of plastisol, I usually do a quarter of a teaspoonful. This is some ultra fine silver holographic flakes from Hobby Lobby. They work just fine. So I'm going to do a real good heaping quarter teaspoon of that. And let's get it mixed in. I think I'm going to mix both at once here. See if I can do 2 things at once. Maybe not. Alright. And you can see the nice shimmer of those silver holographic flakes in there. Let's get the pink mixed up. Okay, looks good. We're good to go. So I'm going to shoot the 3.8 inch Rip Wrap swim bait first. We'll be right back. All right, I'm back. What I'm going to try to do is see if I can get enough plastisol in my dual injector to inject every single mold. So here we go. Pink goes on top, chartreuse on the bottom. We'll try to fill it all the way up. Okay, purge a little bit. Okay, so this is the Rip Wrap mold with the screws oriented towards me. The pink always will go, the top is always on the right. So I'm just going to apply some steady pressure. Hold for a few seconds. All right, sprues topped off. Now I'm going to go to the jerk bait mold, which the bottom is going to be this way. So I have to turn it. All right, I'm going to apply some pressure. You really want to hold it so the plastisol gets into that tiny little split tail. Okay. Then I'm going to come to the grub mold where I got to flip it around again. Here we go. Now the grub mold has a really thin tail, so you really want to hold some steady pressure. Okay, good. Top it off a little bit. And with the shrimp mold, the top goes this way. Let's see if I can get all of these injected. And you definitely won't hold steady pressure on this one because you want the plastisol to fill in the little eyes on the shrimp mold. All right. Well, I think I got all 4 molds filled up properly. Let them cool, we'll be back. We're back. So I'm gonna open up all the molds now. Everything's cooled. I wanna show you the block first. Really shot well through the block, so we'll see how the baits look. The 3.8-inch riprap swim bait, I screwed up. I only shot 1 cavity, so I had to go back and shoot all 3. So let's take a look, see how they look. Okay. Not great. The colors, looks like the pink kind of bled into the green on 3 of the 4. This one looks okay. So let's take a look at the grub mold. See how it looks. Alright, we'll be right back. Let me get this thing open. Okay, we're back. I got it open. So let's take a look now at this. See how it did. Alright, I'm gonna pull it out. So those really shot well as laminate. Those all look pretty good. Yeah, those came out good. This mold, it doesn't really matter. Let's lay those there temporarily. Okay, let's take a look at the jerk baits. Okay. All right. So that's the top of the bait. I'm gonna pull it out. Okay. Looks like a couple of them. They shot okay. We'll cut them off and take a look in a minute. And then the final bait is the shrimp mold. Let's see how these did. Okay. Alright, that's the shrimp mold. Okay, let's look at it from the side. Looks like a few of them shot pretty good. So let me cut all these off the sprue and we'll be back and we'll take a look at them. All right, I'm back. I pulled out my favorite ones out of the baits. I think they came out pretty good. Doing a laminate with 2 different powders. So I think they came out pretty good. Pretty pleased with them. Every bait can't come out perfect every time, but I'm excited to fish them. All right, so gonna have a video coming up where I do a review of some wireless trailer lights I bought. So we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you next time.